Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Happy Heathen. I've always, from the very beginning, knew I was never going to be huge. And I'm fine with that. As far as YouTube videos are concerned, I never started this with the idea of being there for the many. They're much better YouTubers than me. I understand they get the huge audience. I'm here for the one. My ability, to articulate ideas, it's not going to be for everyone. But if I can get somebody with my kind of history to think before he does an act, or get somebody who has children and they listen to me, and instead of praying over the kid, actually take him to the hospital, that would be wonderful. I'm here for the one, not the many. So imagine my surprise in the wake of the Supreme Court's decision on marriage. I get a comment on my video, "Please stay strong," from one Christian hillbilly. Marriage, this is what he says. I'm not this stupid. Marriage will always be between one man and one woman. I applaud anyone who stands us for traditional marriage. Anyone who stands us for traditional marriage. I can forgive a spelling error. Stands us for traditional marriage. For him to even find my tiny little drop of a channel in the ocean that is YouTube means he had to inject himself into so many hundreds, maybe even 1,000 or more other channels. He is so desperate to prove to himself, to God, if that exists, and other Christians, that he is a bigot. We've always known you to be a bigot. You could stop now. Trust that we have faith in your bigotry. You Christian hillbilly douchebag. On one level, for him, like I said, for him to go through so many other channels, he had to have gone through a lot of channels to even get around to mine. I really think he wants to suck a dick, at least subconsciously. When it reaches his conscious mind, he goes, "Ah!" I mean, let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was my channel was 1,101. That's why he says, I applaud anyone who stands us for traditional marriage. He is so desperate to derail someone else's happiness because I think he's denying it for himself. You ever hear him in a chat room? The subject could be light years away from gay marriage or LGBT at all. He'll find a way to inject LGBT theme into the conversation. Christian hillbilly, consider this an intervention. Stop fighting your feelings. Until you do, you'll always come off as doucheman, Christian at large. Well, look to the good. If you keep fighting your feelings, maybe you'll get sponsored by Summer's Eve. Hey, corporate cash. On separate subject. G-Man, I'm sure everyone knows, G-Man, has decided to supposedly drop out of YouTube for a year. I don't normally do Christian responses to Christians on YouTube. After a while, it comes off like a Jerry Springer episode. It's more hype and a desperate need for clicks, views, than anything else. I tried to be more about substance instead of style, you know. I've always found G-Man to be nothing but a little kid. He is a childlike person who just so over the top childish behavior can be off-putting. But never have I ever doubted his belief in God. I've doubted Christian Hillbilly. I've doubted Brett Keane. I doubt Nephilim Free's belief in anything. But I've never doubted G-Man's belief in God. And for that, I at least respect him. If for nothing else. G-Man, looking forward to your return. Goodbye. Oh, videos down below.